We've done it again.
Hey.
Now look, I'm experimenting with the microphone over here this time. In past shows, it was over here. But I noticed, now watch this. Look, if I turn my head, and then because the camera's right here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Sepsiss Show.
Yeah.
So the camera's right here. I'm looking at you. You guys look great. Lexi looks great. But before, I was looking this way. The microphone is over here. And I'm talking to did you notice that?
Yeah.
So that doesn't make any sense.
Like, why are you over there with it?
We've had, I don't know how many episodes of the Sepsiss Show, but this is still under our 10th episode of our new podcast, the Sepsiss Show, and we're still trying to get it right.
We're still working out the little kinks and things.
We've been working on the kinks for a long time, Lex. And here's something that all you little kinksters are going to be glad about. Of course, you know Swarmy Fest is coming up.
Oh, yeah.
And it is our homecoming annual premiere show that we do each year.
Mm-hmm. It's an annual event.
Does your microphone sound all right?
I don't know. Does it? Hello?
Guys, put in one in the chat if Lexi's mic sounds good.
Can you hear me?
Craig's in the house. Ian's in the house. Yo, what's going on? How you guys doing?
Hey.
Ian says Charlie Kirk poked the bear too much. We'll get to that in a second. We'll talk a little bit about that. We're not going to do a whole big thing about that, but we will talk a little bit about that. Because I know the world is going through so much, and we are the band that isn't afraid to talk about it. So we will talk a little bit about that. But first, we have to talk about Swarmy Fest. Swarmy Fest is our white glove boutique musical social event that we do each year. Craig, thank you. And pre-sale tickets for Swarmy Fest are already available. Of course, as you guys already know, Swarmy Fest is brought to you by Loud Entertainment, of course, us, and Jewel Nightclub in Manchester, New Hampshire. So yeah, guys, pre-sale tickets are already available, and we will put a link somewhere in the comments. It's only $12 for pre-sale, which is really awesome. That's near nothing, especially we know how it is today. We want to keep the prices low for tickets. We want everybody to come out. We never leave anybody outside. So it's only $12 for pre-sale tickets. VIP tables, I think, are sold out. There was VIP tables, and there are still VIP booths available. The booths also come with 5 tickets. So, I mean, it really, it's an insaner. It's a no-brainer. If you get arrested, you won't get a retainer. The first 30 people, to screenshot. Bless you, Lexi. Oh wait, there's a little delay on it.
Oh.
So like, if you sneeze and then turn on the power, say, I almost said a really bad joke, but I didn't because I have self-control. So, when you turn on the power pack on your hip.
Mm-hmm.
You'll turn it on and then count 1 Mississippi. Okay.
Okay. That's good.
Sorry, I'm trying to get things right. So I just want to do like a Swarmy Fest recap. I feel like that's where we're at. Is that where you guys are at? My homeboy Rince is in the party, and he'll be going to the party. So that's really good. Oh, we do have a hotel update.
Hotel update.
So first things first, as you guys know, we'll do a quick breakdown of Swarmy Fest. Not the long version. Swarmy Fest is not just the show, and I mean like the show on Saturday. Swarmy Fest is actually usually a 2 to 3 day affair. The show, the part that you buy tickets for, 1 second. All right, so I'm going to need a mouse. I need something else down here.
Yeah.
Dylan says, Lexi Swarm, you are the woman.
Thank you, Dylan.
You know what it does do? It keeps me away from my claps.
You can't clap as much.
Well, not everybody needs to clap.
That's true.
Oh, we're just getting
We
started.
gotta save people from the clap.
Right. So just quickly, Swarmy Fest is not just the Saturday music event at Jewel. That is cool as a motherfucker, and we will talk about that. We'll talk plenty about that in weeks to come. In fact, I got a full band lineup for you in a moment, as well as some other things. But it starts on Friday. Why? Because people start flying in. You're like, what the fuck, flying in? This isn't your regular local rock and roll show. You got to leave the fucking kids at home for this one, guys. This isn't your typical teenage mosh pit where everybody is going to arm wrestle and sweat all over each other. It's a different kind of gig. This is an adult style rock and roll show for adults. It's a little different than what you're used to. So we make a big thing out of it. We only do it once a year, and it starts on the Friday. A lot of our fans, a lot of our friends, people who are near and dear and close to me personally, me and Melissa, me and Lexi, friends of ours, a lot of our day oneers, real swarmies. That's why we call it Swarmy Fest. It's not called Sepsiss Fest.
No, it's for the fans.
Right. So the idea behind the show is once a year, our friends, our family, people who are fans of our band, Sepsiss, they fly in, they travel in, and because it's hard for us to tour, it's very expensive. After the lockdowns and the pandemic and everything, it having a budget to move around has been really difficult. So just one year, our fans came up with the idea of, well, if the band couldn't tour, what happened if our supporters decided to come and see us? And it was kind of an idea and an invitation we had never thought about before, but a collection of our close fans and curators and people that invest and believe in us, they threw the idea at us and they said, Melissa, what if Sepsiss do an event each year and all the fans got together? And we threw the idea around as a fantasy, kind of as a dream for a while. And I think somebody kind of pushed us to make a move on it. And
yeah, they really wanted to, the Swarmies really wanted to meet each other, especially since we've been like you said, like online and streaming. We built like this like online like community, and they call themselves the Swarmies. And they were like, we want to meet each other. We want to meet you guys. Like, we want to see you guys in reality. We want to take what we're doing right now and be like, let's do it in reality. Let's see you guys perform. So that's kind of how the whole Swarmy Fest thing came about. And they kind of like pushed us because it was the concept of everyone meeting.
That's it.
That's really what said it, is that they all wanted to meet everybody, not just us. They wanted to meet each other just as much.
That's so
as they
important.
wanted to
I
meet
hope you
us.
bring that up on Matt Connerton this Saturday. I wanted to point out that we were all concerned because we're a local band. We're just we don't think we're anybody special, and we're just a local band, and we have a little bit of experience in event coordinating at a local band level. And we mentioned that to our supporters and to our friends and to our swarmies. And I think it's important that we focus in on it's not a Sepsiss Fest. It's not really a fest either, really, in that sort of sense. It really just a get together, but everything's a fest, right? So when we wanted to name it, it was very important that we didn't want it to be called Melissa Fest or Black Light Invasion Fest or Sepsiss Fest or whatever. So if anybody ever wanted to know why Swarmy Fest is called Swarmy Fest, it's because our swarmies, our day oneers, our most passionate fans, if you guys don't know what a Swarmy Fest is, it's a get-together, a social get-together of our friends, our fans, our supporters, our day oneers, people who've been with our band for years. It's an excuse for all of them to come and visit us, visit each other, um, like Lexi said, and that's why we call it Swarmy Fest, because it's really for them.
Hmm. They're all over the world, like, and they're even friends with each other. So, like, even like outside of sepsis, they talk and communicate, and they're
Yeah,
friends. And
yeah. Yeah, and they play video games
hmm
together. They hang out with Hans, and some of you guys know Rince in the chat, and
hmm
some of our staff members and family members and different people.
hmm
It's not really about an individual or a
no,
band or anything like that.
no. And I was just about to say, like, and they don't just love sepsis. I
Right.
mean, they also have other interests of other bands
Yeah.
that they also like as well, which brings even more of a connection and a
And
friendship.
yes, and that leads us into the next, I guess, best way to understand it is paying it forward, and us having the opportunity of now having and sharing the same experience that our fans and friends had discovering us, and us paying that forward and sharing that to bands that we love and we like to work with. And the bands that we have on Swarmy Fest aren't just super talented. They're not just people that we love to perform with. Some of them we know. And not only that, we're also admirers of the bands that we have on Swarmy Fest. They're not just some random acts that signed up. They're bands that either we really love working with, we can't wait to work with, or we've worked with in the past. But one catch is, and the twist is, each year when we do Swarmy Fest, we make it a point to host brand new bands that no one has seen on Swarmy Fest. I think that's the
Yeah.
big twist, is each year we try to host a brand new set of local bands, regional bands, to introduce our fans and our friends and their fans. And we put everybody together in a room, and we have some games, we have contests. We try to throw in some different themes each year. Last year we did Tafeta, and we're back at Jewel this year. As you guys know, it starts on Friday. We do the karaoke party and the pre-party for everybody that's flying in on Thursday and Friday. This is a separate thing than the Saturday musical event. So there is a separate 3-day VIP. It's a package that we offer throughout the 3 days, and people come. We do dinner, we do karaoke. There's a gift basket. It's like an extended trip. And those people that are flying in or traveling, those people already know they get taken care of. We wipe that, we basically get rid of that cost, and everybody just parties, But there are some added bonuses and features in that. It's really cool. Those are for the folks that are interested in that. And the other cool feature of that is if somehow the after party fills up, the VIP skips the line. So if you do wind up purchasing VIP and it gets tight in a party, you still get to go to Friday, you still get to go to Saturday, and you skip the line at the after party. So Friday night is really dope. It's our secret kind of like pre-show party. We do a karaoke thing, and we also do a private and separate performance with Sepsiss that we're not doing on Saturday.
At all.
So the music and the songs that we play on Saturday night will not be played on Friday night. Friday night, we will do a different type of performance than people will experience Saturday. That's just our band, though. But there might be some other bands there might be members of other bands there singing. I can't even tell you who will be there. I know Malcolm and them love to do it. I know Zachy B likes to kick it off. Even Hans jumps in. It's really fun. So if you guys are into that, that's great. If you're not, you know what I mean, no worries. And then, hold on, there's a lot going on outside, everybody. That was really loud. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm yelling again. But I like to yell. You guys have learned that about me. So yeah, the best way to get into the after party on Saturday night is there's still a few slots left, but not many, and I'm keeping it real.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to get tight. So
Right.
if you want to go to the after party, the Pajama Jammy Jam after party, then you have to buy a pre-sale ticket. If you don't buy a pre-sale ticket, you can't go.
Sorry.
There's only 2 ways to go. If you buy a VIP through our website, or you buy a ticket. You buy a pre-sale ticket.
It's one or the other.
So, yep.
Da 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 da.
And they really are going fast. So that's how we do that. If you do buy a pre-sale ticket, you can screenshot the ticket, send it to Melissa, find me. I'm easy to get in touch with. We're the easiest band, I think, on the fucking internet to talk to. Seriously.
Definitely.
So send us a message and a screenshot, and we'll have somebody from our staff take a look at it. Melissa already put the ticket link in the comment. So if you happen to see this at some point, you guys watching at home, copy and paste that and save it somewhere on your phone in your notes for later. Now, hotel party news. For a while there, I know that it was difficult getting rooms at the Manchester Garden.
Yes.
Hilton Garden.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we usually all hang out. Everybody gets hotels there. It's really fun. If rooms fill up, because they're filling up fast, not just because of us. There's other stuff going on, obviously. But across the way, in walking distance, is also the DoubleTree. I hear that the computer is back up and there are a few select rooms now available at the Manchester Hilton Garden. That's the end of my public service announcement regarding that.
There's select rooms available. This just in.
The girl,
Hilton Garden.
Yeah, the Hilton Garden.
Breaking.
Yeah, I want to get to some of the stuff in the chat. Ren said he'll bring the marker for y'all to sign.
Sign what? Titties?
We haven't signed titties in a while. We got to get to that.
We haven't signed that since Rockfest. What's up?
I know.
We signed a. I don't know.
Would you start signing your own titties? Right.
I signed my first tit.
Did you? Was that your first?
That was my first.
I was gonna say.
That was
I could.
first.
Right.
Rockfest.
You can't practice on your own chest.
No.
Doesn't count.
Let me just practice signing on tits.
Yeah.
I wonder if people have done that.
Well, Hans has the funniest videos at our after party stuff. I'm not kidding. Dylan's like, ew. You guys are awesome. All right, so limited amount of people, please screenshot your tickets and then send them to our band page, or you can email them to us also. That's cool. So the girls will be there. You might be like, the girls, and I do mean all of them. There's too many to count, but I do mean Lilith Cat and the Blood Witch will have their own feature performance right before the Sepsiss performance. So if you guys are insane and leave, you're gonna miss that, and you don't want to miss that. I think they're doing 2 or 3 songs, their feature performance. They're amazing and talented dancers. You don't want to fucking miss it. They're beautiful, talented, and they're going right before the Sepsiss show. So don't go try to go smoke a cigarette or take a break in the car. Get cleaned up and come back out.
In.
Out, in.
Oh, in.
Okay, I'm trying to find on my... Okay, now of course you guys know. I love this name. Danae Lynn. Danae Lynn's Creations is a sponsor that we announced last week, and I'm super excited about it. And then we'll get to the bands, all right? So listen to this. Queer, artistic, and unapologetically creative. They see the world a little bit sideways, and that's exactly what makes their work shine. Every piece is made with the same mix of stubbornness, joy, glitter that comes with living authentically. Did you love that?
I love that so
Danae Lynn's
much.
Creations, they create original and affordable pieces made to last a lifetime, bringing excitement and pride with a focus on LGBT, gender-affirming, and disability adaptive designs. Yeah, their work includes jewelry, clothing, accessories, adaptive, sensory-friendly items. Yeah, I love that. Custom art and decor, and so much more. Don't you
I
love
want
that?
everything that you have.
No, I was actually checking it out. Hopefully, actually, maybe we can get somebody to put a link in the chat. That way y'all could go and check out the storefront, the website, and then, of course, encourage them all to bring cool stuff.
Yeah. Bring everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we will be on Matt Connerton this Saturday live via WMNH 95.3.
95.3 WMNH.
Did you do that right? I don't know if we did that right. But we'll be on Matt Connerton Unleashed this Saturday. So Saturday morning, tune into Matt Connerton Unleashed, and we'll have the gang there. I think Salvatore is going to be there. I'm going to try to get Zachy B there. Of course, Lexi will be with me. We got band practice, and we have a lot to do.
Mm-hmm. Be a jam-packed day.
On this Saturday. So, guys, wake up early, get your coffee, especially if you got nothing to do. You're traveling around in the car. You got, maybe you're getting some last minute in season housework done outside. Put us on the Bluetooth, crank Matt Connerton Unleashed this Saturday. We'll be talking all about Swarmy Fest.
Make us be a part of your coffee morning.
So we also have been talking, of course, as you know, we had our last band announcement.
Yeah.
And the last band announcement is none other than a hometown in Manchester, New Hampshire band, which I'm really excited because we got a Manchester band opening it. We got a Manchester band closing it, and it is in sunny Manchester at Jewel Nightclub, so it only makes sense. Yeah, welcome to band Temptress. I tried to hit the cool band audio. But you guys, welcome the band Temptress. Go and check them out. Go find their Facebook page. Look it up and don't be lazy. Temptress, and then you'll see it says Temptress Official at the top. And if you're confused, look at our Facebook page or the Swarmy Fest lineup so you can confirm that you've liked the right band. And then if somehow you don't, and you've liked 2 or 3 Temptress, then you've made a bonus because then you've liked more than one band. There's like 15 Sepsiss bands out there.
Did you like the right Sepsiss?
I encourage everyone to like all of them.
Like all the Temptress bands too.
Right. But make sure you like ours first.
Right. Make sure ours is also in the loop.
Right.
Thank you.
So that's that. With that, of course, we will be playing last because we're hosting the show, co-headlining the show. With us is Silent Season and the almighty Scarecrow Hill, followed by Under the Horizon, the amazing Pulsifier, the Cherry Fog, who's new to us and I'm really excited to see. And I just mentioned the last band was announced, Temptress. You guys be fucking insane to miss this show.
Seriously, buy your tickets.
7 bands, VIP tables, hotel pajama party, raffle, pajama jammy jam contest, radio show, Zachy B karaoke, dancers, giveaways, vendors, sponsors, food truck. We have a food truck this year. You guys,
a food truck.
You guys asked, and we delivered.
For 3 years in a row, y'all been like, food truck, food truck. Guess what?
Food truck.
Let's go. Hop over.
Yeah. So that is all of the Swarmy Fest. That's a lot.
That's a lot. Do we need to go over a breakdown?
Do you want us to go over it again?
Did you get all that?
That's crazy. So that's a lot. You guys are welcome to hey, how you doing? Every time it's hard for me to see your name, but it says Nurok.
Hey.
But forgive me because I can't read for shit. All right, we got to do. Somebody said something earlier about it. You know, we're a controversial bunch. I got to say something about it because you know that we as a band promote ultimately inclusive, safe environments for diverse and a wide variety of types, versions of human beings all over the world. No matter who you want to have sex with or what color your skin is, you're welcome at our shows. You're welcome in our harmony. You're welcome to share our spotlight with us. That's how we get down. So today, on a more serious note, Charlie Kirk was shot. A hateful man who said caring about people and empathy was too woke, and that gun deaths are necessary. This is a hateful man who said caring about people is too woke, that empathy is too woke, and that gun deaths are necessary for the Second Amendment to exist. He was shot and killed today with a gun. I'm not making a joke. I'm just telling you the facts. Right-wing MAGA influencer Charlie Kirk was killed today. Gun violence is not something we here celebrate. Gun violence is not something that healthy people want to order up. We don't fucking hope for it. We don't pray for it. We don't wish for these things to happen, frankly, ever. However, it is something that we regret to report and accept as a consequence of our society's language and decisions on hate speech and gun violence. Charlie Kirk was shot. Charlie Kirk, in my opinion, is a white supremacist. White supremacy, all supremacy, breeds violence. White supremacy victimizes itself, and the cycle continues. Now, unfortunately, someone else has to clean up the mess, and the cycle continues. But these are just the facts. Same folks, when people say that we should leave the politics, that we should leave the news, or we should leave religion out of metal, sometimes the people that are saying that are aware of how powerful musicians and art is and can be a formidable opponent against fascism, misinformation, dictatorships, corrupt governments, and news agencies. Our artists and musicians, they hold way more power and credibility than any government, and they have a talent of getting through, of cutting through the political distortion, the noise, and getting into the minds, the ears, the hearts, and the eyes of intellectuals. After all, art holds more history than the institution. Think of bands like Public Enemy, Ghost, or Sleep Token, and how they have religious symbols. Two Live Crew, and even Raged Against the Machine. They're all example of bands that don't take the truth out of their music. They're all example of bands that refused to take the facts out of their music, and we are one of those bands. We don't condone that type of violence, but we absolutely condone spreading accurate information and using our platforms to do so when others do not have the voice or the courage. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sepsiss Show.
Ooh, yeah.
Sorry for all the bad news and things that's happening to everybody, but best thing we could do is teach the young people love, right?
Mm-hmm. That's all we can do.
You want to read one?
Yeah, I'll read one.
What do we got, Lex?
Nightwish's floor. Jensen blasts religion as disgusting and man-made control.
Now that doesn't mean that everybody that watches this has to agree with Floor Jensen.
No, it
I
doesn't.
I want to just make a point that we do cover a lot of crazy shit, and sometimes we talk about topics that make people uncomfortable. That doesn't ever mean, you guys, that you have to think like we do.
Don't.
Just because we cover an article, you have to remember that we didn't write all these articles and we're just covering them. This show is mostly about us as a band reading these articles, reacting to them, and then hosting the conversation with you guys at home. You know, so just remember, just because we read an article doesn't mean we believe what's in that article, or that the opinions that are shared or something that everybody in the band believes.
No.
You know, we have a lot of band members and staff members, and they may feel slightly different than me and Lexi. So
They have their own opinion.
right. So you know,
Not just ours.
that's right. I just had to say that.
Yes.
Sometimes we got to remind people that.
Yeah.
Just
people
'cause-
forget. People are new.
Right, just because we might make a joke about extreme religious people, don't mean that we don't have a lot of spiritual friends and friends that believe in God, and we give them shit too. We're just hard asses.
That's all.
That's all. Hey, look at Sean.
Oh my God, Sean! Hi.
He got a round of applause. Hey, I hope you guys are tuning in. It's the winter. It's the winter season, and you know what time it is on ICG. Wednesday nights and Friday nights. It's Halo and now GTA with, I think we're gonna change the name of it, but ICG for sure.
Yeah. Inclusive Connection Gaming.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it Inclusive Connection Gaming from here on out. It just hasn't been official, and we need to make a new webpage for it. That's all. That's the only thing.
Oh yeah.
We will. We got a lot going on.
Give us time, people. We
Yeah.
got Swarmy Fest
Sean says it sounds better.
and Bravo Fest. We got fests. Got 2 fests. Give us time.
Look at this lady. Try to ignore this lady while Lexi reads this, okay?
Ignore the lady selling you Febreze. Okay. Nightwish vocalist Floor Jensen recently made controversial statements about organized religion, calling certain religious practices, quote, disgusting, and suggesting religion serves as a form of control in an interview shared on Bro Parade. I think that's how you pronounce that. The singer expressed strong criticism of religious imagery and practices, particularly focusing on Christian symbolism and rituals.
I like how they're trying to sell me guitars in the background.
And it's the Stop, we already went shopping. She says, quote, on one hand, they say that God is about love, and you come into church and the first thing you see is a dead man nailed to a cross that has suffered tremendously, end quote, Jensen said. And if that is not horrible enough, it's done because of your sins. So you're even supposed to feel guilty for it. I'm sorry, where is this love? Then I need to eat his body, drink his blood. I think it's effing fucking disgusting. Pardon the French.
Yo, Lex. I'm not gonna. I was listening to you read what she was talking about, and I felt like you wrote it. Like in my. I was like,
I feel like I wrote it too. I feel like
I was like,
when she said this.
that shit is fucking crazy.
This is great. Jensen expanded.
That's wild.
She expanded.
This shit made me nervous. I never really thought about it like that.
But if you think about it, Jensen expanded her critique to encompass organized religion more broadly, because we just have to do that, questioning its foundations and impact throughout history. She says, I think I took the whole thing way too literal because the whole story behind it was so far away from the image that that man and the sins and the horror of hell and the threat, the constant threat that you have to believe that the more I learned about religion, the more I came to feel like, okay, we're basing certain wisdom on a book written by someone thousands of years ago with interpretation after interpretation for some people, taking completely literal, leading to all kinds of trouble, she continued. Not to mention organized religion, which is just causing the worst genocides and the most horrible situations in the history of mankind.
Jesus. No pun intended.
All right. The vocalist concluded by suggesting that religion may be a human construct designed for control while acknowledging a possible spiritual dimension.
Nuh-uh. All right, go ahead.
Right? Dimension beyond organized faith. She says, quote, there is no love. And if that is the higher power, then I think it's maybe a man-made desire to control, she said. And it has nothing to do with the previous conversation where there might be a power that we really don't understand yet. But I think in general, whether you're highly sensitive or not, whether you live now or throughout all history, we have the tendency to want to believe there's something more than we are.
Well, I mean...
Yeah. These bold statements reflect the outspoken nature that has characterized Jensen's career since she became a prominent figure in the metal music scene.
Since she became a whack job. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You just know that's just me being impulsive.
It's funny.
I just have to say something sometimes.
Oh, well, this is interesting. Jensen was born February 21st, 1981 in the Netherlands.
Yo, that's crazy. We the same age, yo.
Wow.
Gangster.
Gaga. She has been the lead vocalist of Nightwish since 2013. Her journey to becoming one of metal's most recognizable voices began with the symphonic metal band After Forever, where she first gained international recognition for her powerful vocal range and theatrical stage presence.
Wow.
She's freaking awesome. She's cool. That's dope.
Well, I think that's enough.
Yeah. I appreciate her strong words there.
Anybody in the chat want to weigh in on that? I mean,
what are your thoughts?
we don't talk to the chat enough.
Yeah. But what are your thoughts on this? This is quite the interesting topic.
You're killing it tonight. You want another one?
Yeah. Young. Oh.
I don't know what the fuck's up with that.
Are they trying to tell us that we should have hamburgers?
Do you know who Young Widow
I don't.
is?
Young Widows pulls their music off Spotify.
What do you think?
I think this is pretty dope.
Let me read the first part.
Okay.
Post-hardcore trio slam Daniel X funding of Helsing's as inhuman and unacceptable.
Oh. He's really laying down the law.
Yo, I love this picture of the dude throwing up on Spotify. That's how I've always
Can we
felt.
put that on a t-shirt or on a sticker?
Oh my fucking God.
Spotify makes me sick.
I don't think you can see. They can't see this on the. I'll scroll up a little bit so everybody can see.
That is so funny. Guys, look at that. Spotify makes me sick.
So we don't upload our music to Spotify anymore.
No.
Like it sucks because like there's people that love Spotify and because that's all they have, and for some reason they could listen to us elsewhere, but
Spotify is really where they want it.
However, if they just gave up Spotify, you would know that you would be able to hear new Sepsiss music, because we only upload new music as long as it's not on Spotify.
Ta-da. Isn't that great?
You can listen to our new music anywhere on the fucking planet, with the exception of Spotify. You could come to my house and I'll give it to you. I'll hand it to you for free, rather than go to rather than have you go to Spotify. If you guys see me in the club and you want my album for free, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. But you're not going to get it on Spotify.
No matter how many times you ask and plead, the answer is no. Would you like to read this part?
Just this part.
Okay.
Young widows have officially removed their music from Spotify, joining a growing wave of artists protesting the streaming giant after CEO Daniel Ek's controversial investment in AI-powered military technology. Of course this motherfucker would be in the business of buying weapons and shit.
He's a nutcase. He's a nut.
Your turn.
Ek. Through his venture capital firm Prima Materia, helped lead a $693.6 million founding round for Helsing. Wow. A company developing artificial intelligence for warfare. Well, this sounds like a great idea. The move has sparked... I'm totally kidding. The move has sparked outrage across the music community, with Australian psych collective King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I almost fucked up saying that.
Well, I mean, anybody would.
Among those who already cut ties with the platform earlier this summer. We've decided to remove our discography from Spotify. The disgusting news of their CEO, Daniel Elk, investing profits in Helsing to create AI warfare is a breaking point. We do not support genocide. We do not support war of any kind. To think that our fans...
Have you ever noticed all the worst people in the world have names that nobody can figure out? Ghislaine Maxwell, Ghislaine, whatever the fuck it is. Then you got Mark Zuck. Then you got Daniel Ek. And then
Elk.
you got, huh?
Or Elk.
See, but I don't know. I'm just saying, everybody's name is Zuck and fuck and Ek and motherfucker.
What is that?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Nobody understands. Not even their lawyers know how to pronounce their names. That's how you become a real criminal. You become such a shitbag that even your lawyer can never actually pronounce your name right. And then you never go to jail.
Because they can't get your name right.
That's
There's
it. Typo.
Loophole.
It's a mistrial.
Mm-hmm. Mistrial. That's not really their name.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
See, I just think it's interesting that we were one of the first bands years ago to start talking shit about Spotify. And we said, look out for these motherfuckers. They are shape-shifting, data mining, hacking fucking software, and they're all going to fucking stab you in the back. And they're probably committing crimes and making fucking weapons of warfare and artificial intelligent fucking weapons. And look, I told you that Spotify and their CEO, Daniel Ek, was a fucking criminal from the beginning.
From way back.
I mean, do we need any more on it?
No, I think everyone got the gist of that.
This is what they said, quote, "We do not apologize for the inconvenience. Just as alarming as funding war from art is Spotify's use of AI to create music bands." Let's bring that one back. This is what they said. "We do not apologize for the inconvenience of removing our music from Spotify." Quote, "Just as alarming as funding war from art is Spotify's use of AI to create music and bands, even making new albums from deceased artists.
The person's sick.
Not only does this diminish the artists and degrades their legacy, but it makes something that is so inspirational, soulless, and empty. we are also more than aware that AI is not going anywhere anytime soon, but it's a tool that should be used to help humanity, not take joy from us. I feel the same way about the internet, but
100%.
I mean, why don't we have the same standards set for the internet?
Or the phone or social media.
Why do we misuse every form of communication to stalk, to harass, to strong arm, to commit reproductive abuse on people? How come we're looming, hunting, disinformation, deception? Why are we obsessed with the internet in this way? What is this, y'all? What are y'all doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what up, Percho?
Hello.
Yeah, so I mean, that's just what it is, y'all. Man.
Mm-hmm. There are some sick individuals out there.
They went on to say, furthermore, we feel that all platforms using numbers, likes, plays, etc., do a large disservice to artists in general. People who pour themselves into their music should not be subject to the numbers game. Our art is not a competition.
100%.
Consider the sheer amount of time that it takes to make a record, only to have it whittled down to how many plays it receives. We, and Sepsiss also, we feel extremely fortunate to have had any support outside of our own personal creative achievements. We appreciate that support, but can assure you what we create is purely for our own personal outlets. As a band, we will continue to do what we do until we are physically unable. I love this band.
You gotta look them up. Young Widows. Heck yeah. Sorry. Is it Windows or Widows?
I don't know. We're going to look right now.
Yeah.
I'm really going to look too.
They're incredible.
What
for
is it again?
speaking out against this. Young Widows. WIDOWS.
Oh, that's them. Good for them. God damn it. Yeah, I like that shit.
Does it happen to say where they're from?
I don't know.
I'm always curious of where bands are from.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. I'm going to share them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to like them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what type of music is. That's all I'm going to play because I'm not getting shot.
I think they said above in the article that they were like a rock and roll band. If we scroll up, they're like a trio, rock band trio.
Awesome. Oh, look, here it is right here. Good for them.
Yeah.
Good for you guys.
Did you find their social?
Yeah, I'm gonna share this shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that, yo.
They're cool. I like this band.
Me too.
Thank you for making the article, Metal Injection. This is one we can actually get behind.
We just talked about this.
This one.
Yeah, everybody, we were just talking about this.
Do you want me to read it? Do you want to read it?
I'll grab this one. You can grab the next.
Okay.
Is Google set to make the AI mode the default search experience? Meh. If it does, the internet may never be the fucking same.
They already did that.
Search is a joke anyways.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's worried that search is going to be obsolete. Search was obsolete the minute that you could buy ranking positions on search.
Right.
What's the point in searching for something if you're only going to find results with the companies and corporations that paid for the most ads? Search is already broken.
Mhm.
The internet is broken.
Yeah, I was about to say same with social media.
The only
Same thing works on social media.
The only thing you can do on the internet, barely, is jerk off and shop. And you can barely.
'Cause
And,
ads.
and the only reason why people can jerk off is because they can get it done within a second or two. I'm serious. If jerking
Literally
off
within
took 10
seconds.
minutes, we'd be able to make some money.
Right. But damn.
But I'm saying you can auto generate, you know what I'm saying, a pretty pink bunny with
In a
boobies,
second.
right?
In
And
a
then
second.
get everything done in a second. You don't need a human being.
Don't need reality.
So is Google set to make AI mode the default search? Of course they're gonna fucking force it on us and then stab us in the back of the end.
The good old United States way.
Move over, Google search. AI mode is here, and it's not going any fucking where.
Oh, well, shit.
Rumors are currently swirling around when exactly Google's AI mode will become the default search on Google's homepage, betraying the classic Google search. As we move deeper, and I do mean deeper, into the AI search era, oh God, many search experts believe that AI mode will inevitably replace the list of links searchers are used to seeing. Who gives a shit? When you fucking look it up on AI, all AI does is crawl the web's search results. You're still just gonna...
It's still a search result.
Isn't it just search?
Yes, it's all a search result because AI has to search the internet for it to give you an answer.
So if you're searching the search results, it's just search.
If you're asking AI a question, it's going to search the web to give you the answer that you're searching for on the web.
That's not intelligent.
That's fucking dumb.
It's not. It's artificial, but it isn't intelligent.
It's not intelligent.
And all that is search.
Yeah. It's dumb. They're just calling it AI. It's not AI. They're doing the same thing as they did before.
It's a cash grab.
I fucking hate this place.
Now, a Google leader has said that the shift could be coming sooner than expected. How come they say like it's a threat?
Why are they saying
You know,
it like it's a movie coming out in fucking April?
But why is it like it's coming whether you like it or not? It's like, you know what I mean?
It's just in.
Like, but what if you don't want it?
time.
Like, here's the thing though. Like, what if you want to? Like, what if we don't like it?
They want to force it.
Right.
This is all force. This sounds like a movie trailer.
Well, it is. So Google has gone all in on AI over the past few years with Gemini and an assortment of other AI products. When it comes to search, Google has already shifted its focus to AI overviews feature the AI-generated summaries that appear at the top of many Google queries and results on pages. AI is the new googly Google of AI Google and search tool that launched over the summer. Google that. It combines a classic AI Google chatbot experience with Google search tools to provide real-time Googling in AI Google-generated answers instead of the traditional Google lists of Google links. Holy shit.
I wonder if Google got money from
I'm
how
fucking
many
Google
times
for
they
Gaga.
said fucking Google in
Googly
this
Gaga.
article.
Holy shit. Well, I'm out of here. We're done. We're done. Yeah, moving the fuck on.
Drink every time they say the word Google.
Hell nah. You're gonna be in the hospital.
Right.
Yo, that shit is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even want to know what the next one is.
Oh. Medicare pilot program to use AI. Oh my gosh. for pre-approval of medical procedure. What?
Read it again.
Medicare pilot program to use AI for pre-approval of medical procedures. So you need to go to AI now to see if you qualify for a kidney transplant?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You need to go to AI
Yes,
for a
not.
bone marrow?
Oh, yeah. A new medical program is plotting that they will need you prior authorization for certain medical procedures using AI approval to deny the coverage. So AI will have the power to approve or deny certain medical coverage for people.
This is so messed up. Here we go.
I already know. Just being a black guy, I already know we're not on the list.
Yeah. Washington, a new program from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services will require prior authorization or pre-approval from insurers for certain medical procedures.
Proving that people can't do it on their own.
The heck? Your own doctor can approve you. AI has to. Anyways, the government says the program will test whether it can reduce waste, fraud, and abuse. What? Waste, fraud, and abuse, and will start
Race? Yeah, getting rid of race, fraud, and abuse.
waste, fraud, and abuse.
I know. They're
And
trying.
will start rolling out next year in Ohio, Oklahoma,
Okie dokie.
Arizona, New Jersey, Texas, and Washington.
There you go.
If you live in any of these places,
All black neighborhoods.
I feel really bad.
So that's you see what I'm talking about? You thought I was kidding.
I did not think you were kidding at all.
They're gonna have AI robots decide which brown people can have medical coverage or not because they don't want real life human beings to look them in the eye before they deny them. So they're gonna have AI chatbots be able to do it. You like it?
No.
Well, I know
No,
you
this
don't
is
like that, but I'm
disgusting.
saying. You already know what time it is.
Of course. The program.
Look, he just said it. Percher just said deny kidney while being black.
I
He knows.
hate this place.
No, but I'm saying we all understand it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're transgender, they're gonna say,
They're
oh,
gonna deny you transgender
yeah.
stuff.
They're gonna look at your online behavior. They're gonna look at your shopping. They're gonna look at what you jerk off to. They're gonna look at what you look at on YouTube and play games with all your fucking data. And they're gonna put together a federal character sheet on you that says you're too woke for kidneys.
I hate this place.
I'm just telling you. Here it comes.
Mhm. This place is terrible.
Lexi, you look like you're gonna punch somebody out.
I want to.
All right, calm
article is
down. This one's funny.
unacceptable. A man, a man at a corn concert punched by fan and ejected by security for public self-stimulation.
Did you get that?
So he got punched and ejected from the concert because he wanted to pleasure himself.
It was a corn concert too. I wonder if he was doing it during Freak on a Leash. Feeling like a freak on a leash.
Burner, burner. He does have the sexy voice, so
Yeah, see?
it only makes sense.
You ever seen Hans dance to corn? He gets
He gets in there. If you want to see that, please join us for
Inspirational.
Swarmy Fest.
Yes.
He will dance.
Yeah. If you guys see, you see Hans at Swarmy Fest, especially through set changes, he really cuts the rug.
He does.
He really cuts the rug. So.
Here we go. This is fun.
Want me to blow it up? That's small.
Yeah. May you please? Or would you please? I do this all the time.
There you go.
Oh, I love that.
Good.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's it. Ooh, system of a Down.
Oh my lord! Look, if you just gotta click, it's like a game. You can continue to try to click out of ads, and another one just appears.
And then another one.
That's not go like this. See that? Fuck them.
A man at a recent corn concert was punched by a fan and ejected by security for apparent public masturbation. The incident took place on August 27th at the first of two nights at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, where System of a Down and Korn were playing. The incident was captured on video. So someone took a video of this.
Huh.
The incident was captured on video by another concert goer.
Yo, nobody punched that girl in the face for pissing all over the floor.
Right. But they're gonna punch
I'm
and
just
they're
saying.
gonna eject this guy.
No, and I'm not saying that I'm behind this kind of behavior, but I'm just saying, remember when that lady pissed all over the fucking stage in front of all of those fucking kids and everybody? No one didn't knock her out.
Right. Just saying.
Not saying that I approve that sort of behavior at all, but why they couldn't just arrest him?
Right. But the incident was captured on video by another concert goer who was sitting several rows behind the perpetrator, who was visibly stimulating himself in the seat. Based on the songs in the background, Blind, Twist, Here to Say, this took place during the very beginning of Korn's set. So Korn comes out and you're having a good time.
Crazy.
With you in your hand. The clip then shows another fan climb over several rows of seats, almost said streets.
On the streets.
Several rows of seats and strike the offender in the back of the head.
Okay, that's okay. No, now I understand it. I thought the police punched him.
No, it was a other
I was like, what the
person.
fuck? All right, never mind.
Right.
So, Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a surprise to me. Stop doing that.
Go to the bathroom if you
Because that's not the kind of thing like you're like, excuse me. Excuse me,
One
sir.
sec.
Right, excuse me, sir.
I need about 10 minutes.
Stop
with me in my
beating,
hand.
right, stop beating your meat, please. Who, me? Yes, you. The only person that's beating their meat at the Korn concert. Stop doing it.
Do it somewhere
Here's my
else.
thing, guys. Don't beat your meat. Or just around people like that. Find shit to do.
Seriously.
Right. The world's cracking up. Look, there's plenty of stuff going on. You got the internet now, all this other perverted shit. The last thing you need to do, all right, is get a one-way ticket to Sex Offender Alley. Don't just randomly beat your meat in public areas. Even if you have an accomplice. I know some guys be like, I could beat my meat because my wife is there. No.
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 What's wrong with you?
Get a hold of that shit. That's all we're going to talk about. We're not going to spend too much time on that.
Yeah.
They punched him in the head.
That's all you need to know.
The guy went to the Korn concert. Maybe he thought it was a porn concert.
Yeah, I probably got it confused.
Yeah, he thought instead of a Korn concert, he thought it was a porn concert. Although I'm not beating off to Jonathan Davis. I don't know what was he jerking off to?
I guess the songs that were playing were like Here to Stay, Twist.
No, he was twisting something else.
Right. Oh.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Digital music streaming warfare at its finest. Apple Music now lets you finger fuck playlists from Spotify, as well as other streaming services. So it allows you to copy and hack other playlists to encourage you to come over to Apple and play their music. Whatever.
When all of that is on Apple.
Yeah.
Already.
That's what it's saying. It's saying Apple Music is now letting you import the playlists that you have from Spotify, encouraging you to tell Spotify to fuck off. People are like, I don't want to leave Spotify, my playlists. I don't want to leave the corrupt, crooked, criminal weapons fucking manufacturers because my favorite songs are on my fucking privileged playlist. So Apple said, okay, now you can import your goofy ass fucking supreme supremacist playlists
On Apple Music.
on Apple Music, you fucking crybabies.
Because fuck Spotify.
Right,
You
'cause
can do it on Apple.
You ain't got the fucking nuts to tell Spotify to fuck off. We will.
Mm-hmm.
Simple.
People really need to have a backbone. That's what I'm gathering. Oh.
This one's for you.
The big question. And I'm also going to ask this to everyone in the chat.
What's the
your relationship with your phone? And don't lie.
That's right. What the fuck is your relationship with your phone?
What is it? Is it your best friend?
Your therapist?
Your lover?
Your daddy?
Your daddy.
Your preacher?
Right?
Your preacher, your teacher.
Hero.
Yeah, your mama, your hero. What's your mama?
Your bestie, huh? Your soulmate.
Let me find out that you and your Samsung are twin flames.
Oh, that is going on everything. We're telling the tabloids.
Lexi Swarm, let him have it.
Cell phones will be banned in New Hampshire schools under a new state law. Students won't be able to use their phone or most other electronic devices from the first bell to the last, including during lunch. Some schools in New Hampshire have already banned cell phones, while others are now working on a policy for the coming school year. So for August's big question, we asked the younger listeners to NHPR who will see cell phones banned in their school next year. What's your relationship with your phone?
The kids are like, I can handle it. It's my fucking obsessive sicko parents that won't leave me the fuck alone in class.
Well, Amelia, who is 15, says normally it stays in her bag. It stays closed, but she likes to go on it during lunch and just like to show her friends stuff, listen to music, and thinks it's unnecessary to take it away during lunch and during passing periods where they're not distracted.
Smart kid.
Mm-hmm. She's in all honors.
No, I'm
classes.
going to be real with you. I think the people that don't know what the fuck to do with all this device are 40-year-olds with too much time on their hands.
Mm-hmm.
I think that people that misuse technology tend to be like people who have been abused and people who do abuse and addictive personalities. And somebody said something in the chat here, but they said, it's cocaine, I need it, and I need to quit. And there's two things that I'll say about that comment. It was a very vulnerable comment, which shows humility, and it's very funny. I think that is a funny comment. But it's funny because there's some pain there. There's some truth. Because
you're admitting stuff.
That you what I mean? I appreciate you for having the courage and that this is the place where you could share your humanity, because I think all of us have gone through that one time or another, be it, not necessarily the internet, but it could be video games or even, sometimes when we're not self-destructing, we can be destroyers of other people, girlfriends, boyfriends, friendships, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I know I certainly have my flaws. Let me read Elise's. She's 16 and probably smarter than me. Quote, my relationship with my phone is that I have it around whenever. So I feel safe so I can call my parents whenever I need. Mm-hmm. Let me think about that. She's 16 years old. I also believe in a world where you need to prepare your kids for a time when they cannot call you.
Yeah.
I think that parents don't take enough time training their children. At 16 years old, she's not ready to feel safe without her parents. I don't think that that's an unnecessary claim for the intensity of this world that we're in today. However, reinforcing my point, parents I believe, in my opinion, parents should do their best to train them for a world where the parents are dead and the kids are alive long after the parents. And some of you might think that that's crazy, but I'm a parent. And you're a stupid, sick, fucking weird parent if you want to live longer than your kids. So I like to think of it more like this. Yeah, it's nice to be here. But the purpose of the old is to teach the young how to love and how to survive, you know. And it is my wish and it's my hope that the evidence will be, when I look back, that my children will have the tools, hopefully from many adults and not just myself, hopefully from many trainers, hopefully a neighborhood of responsible and accountable adults will have a compilation of skill sets for my children where I can look back and be rest assured that we all taught and trained them right, because it's the confirmation that we've done our fucking job the best we could. You feel what I'm saying? So while it's nice to be spending this short time together here, we have to recognize our mortality. We have to recognize our youth and what role that we're going to play. We have to have a plan. And it's my plan to train young people the best I can to interpret, to navigate, and communicate in a world where I won't be here anymore. Because we can't train our kids for every moment, because they're going to be in the high school hallway and you're not going to be there. You're not going to be there to put a condom on your own child. See, now it's starting to make sense to you. You weren't thinking about it like that until I said it like that. You're not. You could say all the stuff. You could say all you want about safe sex, and you can pass on literature, and you can have funny talks, but you're not going to be there in the dark room when it's time for him or her to put a condom on or do what they need to do. They're going to have to handle that. You're going to just hope that you trained them for a time when your ass wasn't around, because that really is the confirmation whether you've done your job or not. Your kids are going to be on the best behavior. They're going to be doing what they're going to be playing team sports when they're around you, hopefully. I just have good kids, but I'm lucky like that.
Mm-hmm. Proper preparation. You gotta prepare them for a world without you.
Do one more. Stella,
who's 16, says, quote, "My relationship with my phone is I really use it to keep in touch with my friends, keep up to date with my sport and everything like that. And I think my high school is going to do pretty fine with a phone ban because they already had a rule instructed on it. So I think we will be okay. And we only really use it at lunch and during study blocks. So other than that, we're pretty locked in on school and academics."
people that are 30 and under have lived with cell phones and the internet their whole lives. It's not them that really need all this extra attention and training. It's their moron parents and grandparents.
Yeah. It's like people forget sometimes that you have to prepare them for a world without you because people think that you're not going to die or not be around.
Right. And like a lot of the folks that overreact about this sort of stuff is like legislators and board members and people that obsess about who their daughters are talking to.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is, why not try to train your daughter for a time when you're not there and she can speak on her own?
Mm-hmm.
I understand some of these people like, or if I get hurt or in trouble or I need help. You got that one kid there that's like, I want to be able to contact people in a sense of an emergency. Yes, but even that.
And that just shows that they don't trust the adults around them in their school to help them and make them feel safe, but just showing something even deeper and about schools today and how all these kids, all they have in common is they use it to listen to music, and they want it to feel safe, which means they don't feel safe.
Well, and not only that, faced with complications or the modern world extremes, what the fuck is your cell phone going to do? Block bullets?
It's not going to block bullets.
What are you going to do? Get your grandfather to what? Speak on your behalf? Let me say, shit goes down in a high school and you got your cell phone in your bag. What are you going to do? Get on fucking Tinder? In the heat of a moment, you're getting hopped outside. What are you going to do? All you can do is go on Instagram and eat leather.
Right.
Come on, man.
Ooh.
Here's a fun one.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to read this one?
The last one.
Or do you want me to read it?
You want to read it, don't you?
I could read it. Or we.
I feel like you want to read this shit.
Okay. I'll
Do
read
you?
it. I'll read it. Or we could read it together, like we did the last one.
All right, cool. I'll say this one.
Okay.
Stop misusing these common live gig terms. Just stop misusing the terms altogether.
Okay. It's time for something different. Here's an expert. Oh.
Ah!
Stop misusing these common live gig terms. Think you know what load in time or gas money really mean? These common live gig terms might be the very reason your band isn't getting booked. And here's what promoters actually hear when you use them.
Oh, shit.
So let's do something different here together. It's time for something different. Here's an excerpt from How to Make Your Band Sound Great that talks about how understanding some basic gigging terms can be the secret to getting your band booked. The problem here is that bands may use these terms, but promoters may be hearing something different. This is a repost from quite a long time ago, so I'm sure many of us have not seen it yet. So let's see it. First term, load in time. Okay? This is the correct understanding of what load in time is. This is correct understanding of the term load in time.
Load it in.
If a band has a load in time of say 6:30, from that time they may attempt to enter the premises and inquire about loading in their gear. If they by chance happen to arrive early, they can occupy themselves with other activities to fill in the time, such as visiting the library, worshiping at a local church or synagogue, or beating or whatever. This is the incorrect.
No, go over that again. You skipped over that. You got to go.
I thought you want me to skip
No,
over
no,
it.
no. I said rewind because you started
Oh.
laughing. Nah. I didn't
If
want them
they-
to miss it.
Oh, if they happen to by chance happen to arrive early, they can occupy themselves with other activities to fill in the time, such as visiting the library, worshiping at a local church or synagogue,
Sure.
or beating up the living homeless guy in the dumpster.
What the hell?
This is the incorrect understanding of the term load-in. This is incorrect.
Meaning not.
This is not right. If a band has a load-in time of, say, 6:30, they arrive at 1:45 in the afternoon and knock incessantly on the back door. Usually, they knock while the owner is standing knee-deep in water in the basement working with a plumber to fix a leaking drain pipe. After trudging all the way upstairs to find 5 snot-nosed kids asking if they can load in now and hang out all day, they are politely told to screw themselves and come back at 6:30.
This one's an interesting one.
Oh,
The
yeah.
term is promoter. Correct understanding. This is a person who actively works to promote a show. He promotes by distributing flyers, plugging the show whenever he can, and tries to get as many people as possible to come to the show. That's a promoter. A promoter tries to get as many people as possible to the show. I'm going to put this on a TV screen because I feel like people are going to challenge me on this. You know, some type of people have to see ledgers, receipts, and paperwork.
Look at your screen.
Look at the screen. All right, so here's the term, promoter. This is the correct understanding. Let's read along, okay? This is a person who actively works to promote a show. He promotes by distributing flyers, plugging the show wherever he can, and tries to get as many people as possible to come to the show. That's what the promoter does. He tries to get as many people as possible to the show. So if you're working with a promoter and they're not doing that, then chances are they're not a promoter.
Simple.
If he has an out-of-town band booked on the show, he takes financial responsibility to ensure they get paid and are taken care of whatever way they need. He also takes charge in organizing the show and making sure all the bands know when they are scheduled to play and how money works for getting paid. That's what the promoter does. The incorrect understanding of a promoter. This is a person who, after asking repeatedly to put on a show, does the following. 1. Fails to promote the show in any way. 2. Fails to communicate any show details like lineup or orders of the band to the club or the bands themselves. 3. Makes themselves very scarce at the show. I think that's really important because a lot of promoters don't physically go to their shows. So number 3 is promoters that make themselves super scarce at the show, assuming they show up at all. They sometimes make a pathetic phone call just before doors open to say they've just contacted a rare disease and please take care of the out-of-town band. We've seen that before. If they do show up when questioned about things like band order, who's taking care of the bands, or etc., they respond with a blank stare.
The term gas money. The correct understanding, this is correct. Gas money is a term used to designate an amount of money to get a touring band to their next show.
No.
It sometimes includes a little more than that, so they buy themselves some fast food on their way, or if they're lucky enough, cover a room at a Motel 6. Generally, gas money would be considered anything from $30 to $75.
I don't know why they said that.
On how well the show goes. That's the correct understanding. The incorrect understanding, according to this, $200 is not gas money. $200 is we're partying all night, according to the article.
I think they're being funny. Yeah.
They're partying with the $200.
We don't necessarily think people are doing that.
We don't. That's just what the article person said.
It's just funny.
Yeah. Do you want me to do this one?
We'll do one more.
Okay. Last one. The term touring band. Everyone gets this mixed up, so please pay attention. Correct understanding. This is a band that is engaged on a quote-unquote tour. They come to the Creepy Crawl while on their tour and often come from a faraway place, such as far corners of the country, Canada or whatever. They are on the road for an extended period of time, sometimes for several months at a time, in a van or a bus, and experience many new places in their journey. These bands are always entitled to at least gas money or more. The incorrect understanding of a touring band is driving up from Sepsiss, which is 30 miles away from wherever this article was made, does not make you a touring band.
Oh man, damn! You just shattered my dreams. Cause we're gonna be in Charlie Bravo's in the next week and a half or so.
Oh yeah, Putnam, Connecticut. Who is from Connecticut?
So yeah, Purchell, I'll give you a call off the cast, and everybody else, remember to come and see us at Charlie Bravo's with our good friends in Imblog. And, of course, Symphinity's going to be there.
Yes, I was just about to say Symphonity.
I don't even feel complete unless we play at least one show with Symphonity.
Right? It doesn't feel like a full year.
I would love to do some more shows with them.
Yeah.
especially now that Lexi's on keyboards. I forgot to tell you the homegirl over there. You know, we share social media, you and I. So
Yeah.
I show you a great deal of what the fans say, you know.
Yeah.
But the homegirl over there was blown away and excited that you were perhaps playing keyboards.
Yeah.
So the last thing we'll talk about here is it's debatable. So you are transitioning out of being the merch girl for Sepsiss. We still don't have a new merch girl yet officially.
Yes.
I think that's going to take time. We need the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she or he won't be a thing. They'll be a
We
person.
need the right person
need the
for
right
the job.
human
and it's
being.
going to take time for us to find the right person.
And the right person will need the right thing.
Right.
And the thing is a pleasing personality. And you got to be able to count to 20 and love music and love not just Sepsiss. They got to love all the other bands. You
and
know?
have a backbone. If you see someone
Mhm,
trying to
mhm.
walk away with something from the table, you say, "Nuh-uh,
Yeah.
no, put it
Yeah.
back."
So are you, you know, how many Sepsiss songs have you learned on the keyboard so far?
4 to 5.
Okay. And that's certainly enough between the songs you play on piano and the songs you perform vocals on. That's certainly enough for a set.
Yay!
So we're hoping.
Goal one accomplished.
So with any luck, we will have to try to work our hardest, and hopefully you will debut. The rumor is that we will try to debut a performance at Swarmy Fest, right?
Yes, that is.
Do you guys think that Lexi should play at Swarmy Fest
Or wait till next year.
or wait till next year?
Do you want to see a Stormy Fest or next year?
That'll be the question. So as that's burning on your minds, we'll get back to it. ICG is next. We'll be streaming and going on with all the fellas in the Xbox community. If you hang out with us in Discord, load up. We're going to roll a joint after this. Remember, you guys, grab your pre-sale tickets to Swarmy Fest. Screenshot your pre-sale tickets so you can get access to the after party, and I'll stop waving this pen at everybody. I'll get that from my mother. Look. And then you're going to go outside and pick up the trash.
And Baza Liviosa.
And walk the dogs. Do the dishes.
Inspecto Patronum.
Whack-a-doodle.
Whenever you wave the pen like that, I think of wizard stuff
Okay, that's all right.
from Harry Potter.
Poof. See you guys soon.
Inspecto Patronum, bye.